Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Flight to Success. I hope you are doing all fine. Sorry for not making a video yesterday. I was down with some flu, and you gotta take care of yourself, spend time with the family. Always very important. I know people in crypto are so glued up to their screen that they forget their family, and they don't really care. Family, wife, kids, they just want to make money. That is their goal, that is their religion. But I hope you are not one of them. Okay, right, so let's just talk about what's going on in the last few days. Okay, we will quickly go to the market, and we will cover up. I know that your time is very important, so I will try to cover it up in less than 10 minutes, 7 minutes, so you will be up to the pace. Okay. All right, so overall, if we look at it, what happened in the last few days? Market dip. It usually happens because tomorrow is a very important day by FOMC Jerome Powell. Okay, he's gonna be making a statement. Usually, it's also called a pre-FOMC dip, where Bitcoin and all the other risky asset goes on a dip, and we can see this on the chart that yes, it dropped from 97,000 to 94,000. Okay, also you can see that here gold has started to rally again. And usually when this happens, this is an indication that the market is again going back to risk-off mode, and they are parking their money in a safer bet. Okay, which is gold. Okay, so what's going to happen? Actually, there can be two scenarios. Now, if Jerome Powell comes in and he makes a statement that he is quite hawkish because of the tariffs, if he blames that okay, the tariffs are supposed to be blamed and the economy is still okay, and he doesn't pivot by saying that okay, we're not gonna cut interest rate, then most probably there will be another dip, and as per my calculation, or as per my charting, I can see that Bitcoin's supposed to go like it needs to go around 88,000 for it to come to 100,000, because there's a lot of liquidity down here, and 100,000 is also a very big psychological target for it to break. So it just rejected from 97,000. Now you can see that in a Fibonacci, most probably it should hold around 0.236, and then it should cross around 0.382. So if this is the case, I can see the price reclaiming around 88,000. It should hold over here and then chop a little bit for a few days, and then it should go up. Okay, so that right. Should be so. Yes, Japan also wanted a full tariff exemption, which US rejected, and they don't want to play softball. They're still acting like they are the boss of the world. And Scott Bassett did say that they are seeing improvement in economy. Which I would like to is to highlight is the total market cap. Yes, so if you can see around here, which was on 8th November 2021, the market started to crash down all the way. It bottomed around here on 22nd of December, and then slowly it has gone up here, then a little bit of shift, and then it has rallied up in the last 6 months, which we saw around September, and then it went around $3.6 trillion in 9th of December. From then on, the market has been correcting. We were anticipating Donald Trump will come and our bags will go higher, but everything went down to the down the drain. So now, since the market has anticipated and priced in all the bad news, right? So now you can see the market is slowly starting to recover. Okay, now most probably I see that play on here, consolidate, and then it's gonna go up. Okay, one thing which you need to remember is Bitcoin is really closely following the M2 money supply, which everybody is now talking about it. If everything plays on spot, if Jerome Powell tomorrow does make a very good speech that okay, you know what, they are ready to intervene and they are ready to save the economy, so you will see that all the risk on assets, especially Bitcoin and all the other risk on asset, I wanted to say Ethereum, but then I kind of said quiet, but most probably Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, Hyperliquid, all these good tokens will go and start rallying again. Okay, however, if this guy did not come up and say okay, you know what, they're not even looking for a rate cut in June, then we can see some really choppy sides of the Ethereum market. Did a Spectra upgrade Usually, when there is some kind of upgrade, Ethereum rallies. However, not this time. I mean, the thing is, it's our beloved coin. I mean, we all want Ethereum to rally, but it has been so disappointing lately that, you know, you're kind of giving up hopes on this. But I want to show you something very interesting. Okay, if you still look at the stable coin and market cap, okay, if you look at the total value locked, it is $104 billion locked in DeFi, out of which, okay, Ethereum holds half of it. So I truly believe, I know that, you know, because of the price action and because of so much of disappointment and such a poor performance of Ethereum asset, we all are kind of giving up on it. But in my heart, I know you also want Ethereum to succeed. And hopefully, I mean, hope is a very bad strategy to have. If you look at the stats, Ethereum does hold majority of the stable coin. Okay, it has hold a lot of good assets on it. So I'm not giving up Ethereum. I still hold a couple of Ethereums. And I could see that when ETH and BTC chart bottoms out and the market condition, you know, actually starts to improve, Ethereum will surprise everybody. I would say right now, if you compare the asset price, okay, the price of Bitcoin and the price of Ethereum, okay, and if you check which one is on a discounted price, I would say Ethereum is on a discounted price over there. Okay, other altcoin news, major news, BNP is getting attention. You can see CZ is promoting it big time. And then WenEgg files for a spot BNB ETF, okay, and SEC did its decision on Canary spot Litecoin ETF. One big, very bullish news is Tether has minted $4 billion of USDT across Ethereum and Tron in 8 days. So there is a lot of money like USDT and liquid cash is coming, which is a good sign. If the market is not, you know, if these big players are not seeing something which we cannot see, they would not be minting this much amount of money. And you know how minting works only when you deposit $1 technically and then you mint $1 USDT. So if they are investing so much money into it, they are seeing something which we not. As per Plan B, this guy on Twitter is quite famous. As per his quantile model insight, he is seeing a Bitcoin price around 264,000 by November 2025. We don't know if it's gonna be true or not. We just want to know that our other bags is gonna fly or not. However, you just need to remember that this cycle is particularly for the Bitcoin cycle. Your asset, your portfolio should be heavier on Bitcoin than the other altcoin. If you are not holding any kind of, if you don't have any kind of exposure in Bitcoin, most probably you will be sulking. Most probably you will be regretting that why I did not buy any Bitcoin. So my friends, my beloved crypto peers, please make sure that you buy some amount of Bitcoin and keep it in your portfolio. You will thank me. So that is all for my side. Okay, there is nothing more which is right now which I'm seeing in the market. Okay, if please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. If you haven't joined my Telegram group, go come and say hi to me. It's free. There is a couple of good trades we gave, okay, and I hope you made money on this. Follow me on Twitter, okay, and hope to see you tomorrow with some big fat juicy green candle.